Hi, my name's Al. This is Fred. We're the Noni guys. We've been supplying Noni for many years. Fred, how long have you been in this business?
We've been doing it since we've been manufacturing Noni commercially since 1995.
And where does all our Noni come from?
All of our Noni comes from Samoa. It's a small island in the Tahiti Ring in the Pacific Ocean, and it comes from my family.
Many, many years ago, there was a company called Tahitian Noni that was the first MLM company to come out with a Noni. And it was a good product, but it didn't really taste good. When we decided to get into the Noni business, we decided to do three things. We wanted to make a better Noni, we wanted to taste better, we wanted to have higher concentration, and we wanted to develop some techniques to make it more efficacious or healthy for the body. The first thing we did was to make it taste better, and that was Fred and I's first conversation about Noni, because Noni doesn't taste well if you taste good when you just taste it straight off. And my kids aren't Samoan, and they're not going to drink Samoan Noni juice straight up. So we added a little pineapple, we added a little grape, and the grape was actually really good because it had the extra benefit of antioxidants. Antioxidants are naturally in Noni. And one of the nice things about antioxidants, just talking about that real quickly, it's kind of like your body naturally rusts. And to take care of that rust, you need something to take the rust off. And that's what an antioxidant does. It takes that oxidation off your body. Noni and a little bit of the grape helps to do that. The second thing we wanted to do after we got things to taste good was we wanted the concentration of the Noni to be something that was unique to our product. And we went through a lot of different tests. And there's different companies that do things differently. But one of the things that we do is we do something that's unique in this whole business. Nobody does a triple charge system where we use the single strength Noni juice that comes hand squeezed from Samoa, from Fred's family, and then we mix it with a Noni extract. And the Noni extract comes from sliced and dried whole fruit. That sliced and dried whole fruit is then concentrated into an extract. So it actually gives us the ability to take these Noni fruits and stick more of them into this bottle than in any other bottle commercially available. And the third thing we did is we use Noni powder. And Noni powder, you can get Noni powder from a variety of different places. And some people use Noni powder or sell Noni powder from Samoa, and all it is the waste dried up, and it's as if you just got the peanut shells without the peanuts. It's just fiber, it has no nutritional value. What we do is we take whole fruit, sliced and dried, Fred's Family Farms, and we dry it, and when it's dried we make this powder and it becomes a solid. And what a solid does is it instead of a juice coming right into your system and going right into your system, the juice goes into your gut and it stays there, and it takes a little time to digest. It gives you a long-term time release effect. It's a latent effect, so that health benefit of the Noni can last longer. So what we did, and we took the traditional methods that Fred's family had developed, and we added two things. And actually the triple charge technique is something that's been developed with our consultations with doctors and medical professionals, research professionals, Hauser Pharmaceuticals, who have done great cancer research, did studies specifically on the Noni that came from our farms in Samoa. It's an exclusive technique that we only use for NHT, and it's why it's so good. It may look like it's in a regular bottle, but what's inside the bottle is better than any Noni you can find anywhere in the world. Some of the things, when we look at some of the other Nonis, you're going to find preservatives. This is a hot fill bottle. It doesn't use preservatives. It's something that's cooled quickly, and it keeps that natural goodness into it. Noni is something that there's not an exact standard. It already tastes bad, so if it tastes bad and people put more water in it, you're not going to know the difference. So most of the Noni that's on the market is diluted. Most of the Noni comes from a variety of different sources. It comes from Costa Rica, it comes from Tahiti, it comes from the Maldives, it comes from, what are some of the new islands that are growing Noni?
Even China, India.
They are. And the potency is not the same. You know, people who really drink Noni are going to notice the difference of wild harvested Noni that has been grown on the volcanic shores of Samoa. One of the nice things about Samoa is the ground is always regenerating. It is almost this perfect ecosystem.
We use whole fruit technology, and in the powder, and what makes it unique is that the powder is not just a slice and dried fruit, but it uses the skin. We also put leaves and there's stems in there as well. And as we found out through technology, there's a lot of medicinal benefits.
You get what you pay for with Noni. It's a premium product. It's not inexpensive. You can find inexpensive Noni, but you're going to find the preservatives, you're going to find dilution, you're not going to find triple charge technique in any other Noni. And we truly give you the highest quality, the best taste, and the most potency of any Noni on the market anywhere.